Welcome, welcome. Now you're watching a video review of Ninja Gaiden 2 for the Xbox 360. And this is Godfrey, your host from Gamertag Radio, and also co-host and / owner of Post Game Report, JVB.
Yeah.
What's going on, Jay?
What's up, man? How are you enjoying decapitating ninjas?
I've been having a great time. I've been playing this game for many hours. Right now I'm in chapter 9 and almost close to 10.
Wow.
Close to 10. So
Man, you're way ahead of me, man.
yes, very much. But so let's talk about this, man. The review of this game, man. So I've been playing it for a couple hours now, and I know people
I have to say more than a couple of hours.
More than a couple hours, yes, more than a couple hours, yeah. So people have been asking, is it better than the original Ninja Gaiden from the Xbox, original Xbox?
The Xbox.
Yeah. So the game isn't better than the original Ninja Gaiden Part 1. The reason is because the original game, it had unlockables, like you could play all the old Ninja Gaiden games, 1, 2, and 3, and it had a lot of stuff in there. You know what I'm saying? Graphics was amazing at that time for the original Xbox. Now this one,
I agree with that.
This one is a really great game. I'm having a blast, and it doesn't have the same feel as Ninja Gaiden 1 for some reason. I don't know why, but the game is good. I'm having I'm having a lot of fun with it. So, what about you?
Now, do you think it's just a case of the original being so great? For example, I'll use The Matrix.
Yeah.
The Matrix was an incredible movie. I mean, the original was, and number 2 couldn't live up to it. Do you think Ninja Gaiden falls into the same category?
You know what it is? I think so.
We have the woman. I expected more, Ryu Hayabusa.
Because in the first one there was a lot of unlockables, things that you could do, a lot of challenges in this one. This one, it doesn't seem like that. I mean, Ninja Gaiden 2 is a really great game. It's fun. You'll be there for a while. Even though sometimes I noticed while playing the game there was some slowdowns here and there. When there was like a lot of enemies, a lot of things going on at the same time. So, but it was like once in a while. It's not every single time that you're playing the game.
Give you my initial impressions.
Okay.
And I took it to SFX 360 Palladian's house last night, and we actually did a live streaming of the game, Mogulus.com. And we had a nice little showing of people who showed up, and they enjoyed watching the game. And they were pretty impressed as well. Just as we were playing it. I will agree with you, though, that when I first put the game in, I pretty much said, okay, this is Ninja Gaiden 1.5. But as I started playing it, I realized that with a game like Ninja Gaiden, there's not really much you can do as far as a different direction. I mean, you have to... I'm assuming, this is just all personal opinion here, but I'm just assuming that based on the story, I mean, you're further along than I am.
Yeah.
Based on the story, they wanted to continue from where they left off with part 1, and I guess they wanted to leave it along the same time frames.
The new features that I like about this game also, it has new video, like this new feature called Ninja Cinema, where you could record your game while you're playing the single player game. You could record your own game where you could show off your friends or around the world, where you could upload it at the leaderboards. It's only one video per gamer tag, so you can't. It's not like Halo 3 where you could upload multiple videos on your profile. This one's only one.
I will say that initially, yes, I thought it was Ninja Gaiden 2, 1.1.5, and visually I wasn't in awe. I realized that it was a high definition version of Ninja Gaiden, and okay, I decided I'm just gonna start playing instead of nitpicking visuals and everything like that. It took me a little while to refresh, on the speed, on the speed of Ninja Gaiden. So of course they give you a little tutorial in the beginning, and once I got into the action and I got the controls somewhat down packed, I started to enjoy it. And the visuals and the familiarity of Ninja Gaiden, the first one on the Xbox, that totally went away.
Oh, why, if it isn't Ryu.
They were minions of the Black Spider clan.
Indeed they were. We haven't heard from them in a while.
Who was the woman?
You don't know her? Neither do I. You couldn't save her? She was looking for you. She said it was about the Archfiend.
Now the achievements is pretty straightforward. It's not nothing hard or anything like that. So far, the ones that I've seen and unlocked, like when the beginning of the game, you will unlock it right away. Like depending on how many slashes, like let's say you get 100 slash hit combo with the enemies, right there you unlock an achievement. Or when you use special moves like running through the wall. Another one is like when you use one of those special power, you will also unlock an achievement with that too.
Yeah, another thing that I enjoyed while playing last night, and I am playing it on the harder difficulty because before we got to Palladian's house, I went through the first level in the default setting, which I guess is normal.
Yeah.
And in order to, we were trying to go back to the first level, to the first chapter, and it was telling me it was going to delete my existing saved game, so we had to start on the harder level. And since you're on normal, there is a jump in AI difficulty. But the one thing I do enjoy, and even though the camera is quirky, and like I said, if you're a fan of the series, you pretty much expect it, and you kind of learn to live with it. But it's the fact that there's a few little details that are pretty cool in there. The fact that you can chop off limbs and you'll still see the enemies coming at you. They get more aggressive. For example, I had several guys with one arm, and they would attack me. They'll grab you and they do like a suicide explosive. Yep. It's pretty sweet. And plus, as we all know, it's a bloody game. The one thing I do like is a little touch, but with your weapons, right after you eliminate a bunch of enemies, you'll see him shake his weapon, and you see the blood just shoot off his weapon as to clean the weapon. So that's a little that little detail is pretty cool. I'd say if you're a fan of the original on the Xbox, buy it as a purchase.
Yep.
you're still on the fence, rent it, because you will find a frustration factor. You will definitely have a lot of fun with this game, that's for sure. And just the gore factor and the speed, the amount of activity that's going on screen.
Yep.
You'd definitely be impressed. Whether it's your game, I would recommend renting it. If you know it's going to be your game, it's a must buy.
Well, that's it. Ninja Gaiden 2 for the Xbox 360. Check us out at gamertagradio.com, and that's
Yes, at talkingaboutgames.com.
pick up this game, man. Especially for the fans out there, you would like this game.